This is today's love horoscope prediction for Scorpio. Those born between October 23 and November 22 belong to this zodiac sign. Love, although important, is not everything for Scorpios. They base their stability on other facets, although the sentimental field is very important to them. Those born under the sign of Scorpio should be consistent with their actions today. You can't brag about what you don't do later, because sooner or later you're going to look bad with people. If you don't feel like doing something, say so clearly, because if you don't, in the end you'll end up worse off, or you'll be forced to do something you don't feel like doing. Do not confuse love with friendship, because they are very different things, and deep down you know it. Stop making excuses. Because of the position of the stars with respect to your sign, I can tell you that a new stage can begin in love, but for this, you must leave the past behind. In relation to work, I tell you that it is time to start learning new things, to start new stages. Times of change will come in the medium term. Love horoscope for single women. The Scorpio woman should put her feet on the ground and stop having illusions about who she shouldn't. You may have several interested men behind you, but you don't even realize it because you have your mind set on someone who is not the most suitable. People are like that. Don't think you're the only one. We always like the most complicated or what is not within our reach. If you prefer to continue as you go, yourself, but it is not recommended. I advise you to make things clear to the other person from the beginning, so that they know how to act with you, otherwise you will soon get tired, as has happened to you on other occasions. Today's free prediction for the Scorpio man. Scorpio men have to understand that everyone is not like them. You are very introverted, and it is difficult for you to open up to strange people, but instead you go out of your way for yours. You should overcome shyness and open your horizons. If you don't always stay anchored in a circle from which you don't come out. That would be the only way for you to meet someone with whom to maintain a relationship beyond friendship. But be careful that in love you cannot succeed at first, and on too many occasions you have to fail and learn from experiences. Scorpio love horoscope today for singles. Friends of the sign of Scorpio, I know that you are comfortable, to a large extent, with the life you lead, because you are surrounded by people who love you and with whom you have good times. But then in the privacy of your home, in those moments of solitude in which you start to think, is when you consider that you would like to start a relationship with someone. It's in your hands, of course, because if you don't have a partner it's because you didn't want to. Just putting a little on your part, you have it done. If you have a partner, guilt is something that should not fit into love. It's not fair that your partner uses it as a form of control. You made a mistake, but you've already paid for it. You took the consequences of your behavior, and that should be the end of the whole thing. Talk to your partner to avoid that resource. If you do not have a partner, this is a good day for you to reflect on your way to approach the people you are interested in. It is necessary, if you want to be successful, that you change your strategy. You are somewhat imposing, and it is better that you avoid being so invasive. Keep your distance, let love work its magic on its own. This day gives you a great opportunity to take advantage of your lucky number, 7. You should look for this number around you and guide your choices towards those elements. Of course, if you decide on games of chance, bet on it, but do not forget the necessary caution that you must observe in matters of money. Your body has a series of energy centers that are not completely aligned. It is necessary that the biomagnetic emanations flow freely and strongly. Place 3 quartz crystals on your prone body, 1 on your intertwined feet, 1 on your belly, and 1 on your forehead. Guilt is something that should not fit into love. It's not fair that your partner uses it as a form of control. You made a mistake, but you've already paid for it. You took the consequences of your behavior, and that should be the end of the whole thing. Talk to your partner to avoid that resource. This day gives you a great opportunity to take advantage of your lucky number, 7. You should look for this number around you and guide your choices towards those elements. Of course, if you decide on games of chance, bet on it, but do not forget the necessary caution that you must observe in matters of money. Your body has a series of energy centers that are not completely aligned. It is necessary that the biomagnetic emanations flow freely and strongly. Place 3 quartz crystals on your prone body, 1 on your intertwined feet, 1 on your belly, and 1 on your forehead. An agreement? Are you all? Do you hear me in the background? Before we start, there's no one here from the Sagittarius Symposium, right? That's in the next room. Cool. Well, I'm pleased to officially declare the Scorpio Admiration Convention open. We are going to address the reports that Scorpio natives are not being fully appreciated or valued. This cannot go on like this. You are unique. You are special. Raise your hand those who agree. If you don't know whether to raise your hand, you have to stop doubting yourself. Things are changing, but you have to take the first step. Tip of the day, look around you before walking through that door. The best thing is not to do it. Lucky numbers for today: 19, 29, 32, 37, 44, 49. Free Scorpio Daily Horoscope Tips. All the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific Scorpio horoscope prediction and advice for each of them. First decan, October 23rd to November 1st. Finish with one thing, and then you can start another. This is the main advice for those born on these days. Second decan, November 2nd and 11th. Haste is not a good advisor, neither in love nor in any field. Third decan, October 12 and 22. Start walking in search of what you want, but the horoscope advises you to take small steps and be cautious.